What's going on, Knicks Nation? It is 7:47, and welcome to everybody in the chat. Delgado, Hamish, Mendez, New York, Mailman 1015. Welcome to all y'all in the chat. We are about to the stream. What's up above the rim? We's about to get going and have a live as we are finding out where the Knicks are going to be picking. And is what it is, man. We trying to find out what we're gonna be doing. Now, Knicks fan, the Castle King, Sands, Rogelio, my man, Aviles, Sanger, Robert Mendez, Eddie Alvarez, Gratz. What's up, y'all? So hopefully this stupid machine doesn't mess up on us like it did on Sunday. We can't do 3 trips this time, right? So we try to get this thing done. So I'm sitting here sipping on some coffee and we getting ready to do this thing. So look, 9% chance, 9.4% chance that the Knicks end up in the top 4. It's about 76% chance they end up at 11, which is probably what's going to happen. Of course, there's a 12% chance that they drop to 12. Okay, that's 12%. But I'm not even thinking about 12. I'm not even thinking about 12. I'm talking about either 11 or top 4. Now, the big thing is this, brethren. As I said in this morning's video, we don't care. We don't care what happens after we pick. You know what I mean? We don't care what happens after we pick. Drake, blessings, Ron Browns, blessings, whoever I didn't acknowledge, UBG Pain and Nick, my man, blessings. Blessings to all of y'all. Chili Mokes 85, my man, D.O. blessings. Tom from Huntington. I'm assuming that's Huntington, Long Island. Strong Island, blessing. So we don't care what happens after we pick. Like, I'm gonna just be honest. I mean, some of y'all might be disappointed. What's up, Vince Lasanti. I don't care what happens after we pick. I only care about the Knicks. So some of y'all might be disappointed. I'm not sticking around after we find out. I mean, we're gonna talk about what we are doing as Knicks, right? Don't care about it's only we care about other teams as it relates to the Knicks. Some of y'all was getting upset because I was mentioning Memphis as the Knicks being a template, the Memphis being the template for the Knicks. But yeah, they are. I mean, I'm sorry. Some of y'all talking about we ain't got no Ja and blah 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 blah. Listen, man, RJ is not Ja, but he's a better version of Jimmy Butler. And Jimmy Butler is not a superstar, but he's a piece to a championship team. And that's what RJ is. And so, brothers and sisters, if we get to 11, this is the thing right here. If we get to 11 and they don't say the Knicks, salute Mark Confessor, the Knicks are in the top 4. You understand? Let me say it again. If you see that man flip that pick to 11 and it does not say New York Knicks, we're in the top 4. Okay, I'm just saying that's statistically how it's gonna roll. I mean, if you more than likely he's gonna flip that card at 11, and you're gonna see New York, right? But for the 9% chance, that he flips that card at 11 and it's not the Knicks, there's only one place for them to be, and that's in the top 4. Okay, so we cannot be 5 through 10 unless they trade that. But that's not going to happen tonight. So either we're 12, which I ain't thinking of, we're 11, or we're top 4. That's how it rolls, right? I just want y'all to know that. So if you don't see them call the Knicks, by the time they get to 11, we in the top 4. Okay, we in the top 4 at that point. Now, people have been asking me, who would you take in the top 4? If you was the number 1 pick, who would you take? And I've been saying the same thing. I'm gonna say right now. I will take any of those young men. Any of them. I would take Chet, even though I'm concerned about his injury, I would take Paolo. I would take Jabari Smith. I would take Jaden Ivey. I would take any of them. Some people getting hyped because of the last video we saw of Shaedon Sharpe playing against nobody. All right? People getting hyped because of the Shaedon Sharpe video playing against nobody. Look, man, let me just explain this to y'all one more time. And I'm not saying Shaedon Sharpe can't play. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is we don't know until he plays against some competition. I want to see him play in the pro day, in the what you call it, the pro day, when they playing out there with each other. I want to see that. Then you could tell me if he could play or not. And I don't know. But I don't know enough about him. I am not making a number top draft pick of a kid that's a kid. First, let's go back for a second. Y'all understand, right, that the high school game is much slower than the college game. Y'all understand that, right? So in other words, Division I college basketball is a much faster game than the high school game, right? So that it takes some kids like, who can I say? Keegan Murray. It's a sophomore this year. He came last year as a freshman before this year, and he did not produce like he did this year. Why? Because he got used to the speed of the college game. Y'all following that? Y'all see that? So the high school game, and many of us have played high school ball. The high school game, it's much slower than the Division I college game. And then you go to an elite level of speed when you're dealing with the NBA. An elite level of speed, okay? Let's take Kobe Bryant, for example. Kobe dominated high school like he was a man among boys. I mean, if you see film of him in high school, it was like a dude that's grown going against kindergartners. That's how Kobe was in high school, okay? That's how he was. And he went right from high school to the NBA, right? Now, if you remember Kobe when he first came to the Lakers, y'all, some of y'all are old enough to remember him. It took him about 2 seasons to get used to the NBA speed. It took him about 2 seasons. And Kobe was legendary. And I mean legendary. What's up, MH? Cash Out James, JJ NYC, Nick fan for life. What's up, y'all? Eric Noah, 2189, and I don't know what the rest of it is. Selassie, like highly. All right. New York Mellow 76. Blessing to y'all, man. Blessings upon y'all. Now, look, Mr. Perez, Henry Perez, what's up? So it took Kobe about 2 seasons. As a matter of fact, let's look up his stats. Let's look up Kobe's stats, and we'll know for sure. It took him about 2 seasons to get used to the NBA speed. I mean, and actually, in all honesty, Kobe came into the league. He was like 17. He turned 18 right before the preseason. You know, he was still 17, man. So, I mean, let me look at that. Let's take a look at Kobe Bryant right now. Let's just take a look when he came in the league in 97. Let's take a look at him. Okay, 97, he came in the league. He started 6 games. He played 16 minutes a game, averaged 7.6 points on 42% shooting from the field, 38% from 3. Okay. He was 82% from the line. Not bad stats. He played 16. The second year, 26 minutes a game. He started 1 game his second year. He only started 1 game, and he averaged 15 a game. But it took him a minute to get used to NBA speed. Now watch. The third year, strike shortened year, 20 a game. Fourth year, 22.5, and he just went up from there. I mean, he was just, it took him a couple of seasons to get used to the NBA speed, right? And that's Kobe Bryant. That's Hall of Famer. That's like 4-time champion. That's like MVP Kobe Bryant. All right? But we're talking about Shaedon Sharpe right now. So he's basically coming out. Bahamas. Oh, yeah, Bahamas. All right. Robert Parrish, my man. What's up? And then Pack a Punch. Sherry L. Dwayne Dennis. Hunter Hunte, all right? If I mess your names up, please forgive me. Myers, Society TV, I know you. All right, Dwayne Dennis, my man Robert Paris in the Shades, Al Berry, what's up? So if that was Kobe, and he was legendary in his work ethic, I mean legendary, right? I mean, I think we all understand that. So you're talking about Shaden Sharp now. He's basically coming out of high school. He did not play college basketball. He did not play college basketball. Okay. He hasn't performed against Division I players in a game. Okay. So I am going to wait until we get the combine. That's what I'm talking about. We got to wait till the combine for me to know about Shaden Sharp. So I'm not even counting him right now. I'm not counting him. But what I want one of them top 4. And I don't care which one. Somebody asked me I don't care which one. If we get the second pick, I want to see who the first pick is. And then I don't care. I don't care. If it's Holmgren, if it's Ivy, if it's Paolo, if it's Jabari Smith, I don't care. I'll take any of them guys. Any of them. Okay? Any of them. All right? After that, I want Ben Mathurin. I want Benedict Mathurin is my guy after them top 4. All right? Benedict Mathurin, period. I wish I had a shirt that said Benedict Mathurin. Actually, I'm going to be quite honest with you. It's 50-50 with me, Benedict Mathurin and Jaden Ivey. And I love Ivy. I love Ivy. But I'm just saying that's how high I am on Mathurin. I'm very high on Mathurin. So it's 50-50 with him and Jaden Ivey. Really is. So I'm gonna say that's 50-50. Yeah, I saw the camp footage today. But JJP New York City, that was him playing against nobody, right? Like you talking about him shooting and dunking and all that. He wasn't actually in a scrimmage with players, was he? I didn't see that if he was. Was he in a scrimmage with players? Or was that the thing I saw with him with coaches and dribbling with coaches and stuff, right? Is that what you're talking about? Cash out James, you know what you're talking about, right? That's what I'm saying. Because look. That's what I'm saying. That's it. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Hey, look, man. Above the rim, I ain't never seen you play, but if you just out there with some coaches, you look good too, right? I'm just saying, wouldn't you? I mean, come on. I mean, right? You take any high school All-American and you put him out there with some coaches, he gonna look good. Am I lying? Y'all know I'm telling the truth, right? I mean, see, so I want to see him in the combine against comp. I want to see him against comp. Now, Benedict Mathurin, we seen him on the big stage, have we not? Didn't we see him on the big stage? Let me ask y'all, how that boy perform on the big stage? When they was in the tournament, how that boy do? How he did, man? Come on, be real with me. How did Big Ben do? That boy's a dog, baby. I'm telling you. This is how I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna say Chet, Paolo, and Jabari. Not in that order now. I'm not in that order, but I'm gonna say them are the top 3. And it's 50-50 with Jaden Ivey and Ben Mathurin. To me, it's 50-50. I like both of them. I like a dude that plays 2 ways. Mathurin didn't quite do that, but I feel like he's going to. I feel like he got the will. He's going to. Whereas Jaden does play both ways. Okay, Jaden plays both ways. But Mathurin is a dag. Both of them, though. They both dogs, right? I mean, right? We're not sleeping on either one if we say they dogs, right? I'll be honest with you, and I love Cam Reddish. I love Cam Reddish. But if we could get Mathurin or Ivy, I'll trade Cam Reddish. That's how high I am on Mathurin. I'm very high on Benedict Mathurin. I like this kid. I like him a lot. He's a dog, man. And so the Knicks could use a dog like that. You know what, too? I mean, Ivy. I like speed, man. I love to see a dude with speed. That's what actually I like about Paolo Banchero. Paolo Banchero, I was watching video of him and watching him, right? And when somebody said, I didn't look at nothing, the stats or anything. I just looked at highlights. And when somebody said he was 6'10", 250, I said, what? He's 6'10", 250? I mean, did you see how he moves? I was like, you could have passed him from 6'5" to me and I'd have believed it. 6'10"? Please. I like speed, man. I love speed. So that's why I like Michael Drake. I like that energy, brother. I like the energy. So if we could trade up, brother, Willie Cruz, what's up? If we could trade up and get between 5 and 10, I'd like to get like 5 to 7. If we could trade up and get between 5 and 7, I'd do it. To get Matthew, I'd do it. I really would. I really would do it to get Matthew, man, because I like him. I like him a lot. Now, somebody mentioned the possibility of Matthew and Sohan, and let me tell you how that might transpire. You'd have to have some gonads on you, though. You have to have some gonads on you to do it. Let me tell you how that would work. The Knicks get the number 1 pick. They get the number 1 pick, and they trade with Oklahoma and take Oklahoma's 2 picks in the lottery, right? That's how you would do it. That's how you would do it. And then you get both Mathurin and Sohan. That's how you would do it. Let me see if they started yet. It's 8:01. Let me just see if they started this thing yet. Let me see where they at. I'm gonna have to mute it because they said the event has not started yet, so I'm gonna wait. Man, if the Knicks get the 2nd pick, I'll be happy. But I'm saying that's how you would get Sohan and Mathurin. That's how you would do it. You would trade the number 1 pick if you got it. That's the only way you're going to do it. And I'm not saying they should or shouldn't do it. I'm telling you that's the only way you're going to do it. If you get the number 1 pick, because I am very confident that Oklahoma will take Chet Holmgren at number 1. They would take him at number 1. So if they did, if we got the number 1 pick, I would be willing to trade for the 5th and the 12th pick and trade with them and I'll take my man Mathurin at 5, right? And then I'm trying to get Sohan at 12, and I'm gonna have to make some more moves. I may have to make some more moves. What an MB insurance consultant, have to make some more moves, maybe make sure I get Sohan. But I'm looking at Sohan. Yeah, I'm looking at Sohan. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Omari Belgrave. He say, no way the Knicks have the stones to trade number 1 pick. And that's what I'm saying. It would take some gonads. That's what I'm saying. That's the only way I can see that it's possible, though. It would take some gonads. You really have to have some brass ones if you're going to do that. You really have to, because it would take some gonads. I ain't going to front. It would take some gonads right there. It would take some stone to do that, And so that's unlikely. But I feel like we could get one of them. So if we can trade up a little bit and get you right, MH. I ain't going for this ain't NBA 2K. But I'm saying if above the rim. See, I love being real and y'all being real. It would take some stones to do that. So that's the only way it can happen, though. So put it this way, that ain't going to happen. Okay. I think we could agree that ain't going to happen. Okay. So I think we got a very good chance at Sohan at 11. If we hold tight at 11, we're not going to get Mathurin. Mathurin's going to be gone. Like I said, to me, Mathurin and Jaden Ivey are right there. Right there. I mean, they right there. It's a pick-em situation. He right there. Now, some people like Dyson Daniels. I ain't going to front. Daniels is nice, man. Daniels is nice. But I'm also going to be honest with you. I like Sohan better. I'm going to be honest with you. Margaret Edwards, what's up? I'm gonna be honest with you. I like Sohan better because Sohan, as good as Dyson Daniels is, and I'm telling you, I agree, he's a good player. But I think Sohan has way more upside. I just as a defender, he's Worm 2.0. I couldn't say it better, 2189. He is. He's Worm 2.0. Okay, he's Worm 2.0. So I got to take him. I got to take him, man. I got to take him if I could get him. I like Dyson Daniels. Matter of fact, Dyson Daniels, I got him right under Sohan. Like right under Sohan. That's the way I feel about it. I got him right under Sohan. Okay. And I like Dyson Daniels. I go for the wingspan. The defense is he's got exquisite defense. Exquisite defense. You know, I love that about Dyson Daniels. And I think his jump shot, just like Sohan, is fixable. It's fixable. It's not a lost cause. Okay. New York, everything. So I'm speaking it into existence. We get 9. I hate you, but I'm beyond. Like I said, if I could get Mathurin, man. If I could get Matthew, I will take that brother in a second. Let's look back over here and see what they're doing. When they gonna start this thing up, man? Shoot. Are they taking a long time, or is it just me? I'm looking on ESPN and I ain't seeing nothing yet. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it come. All right, here we go, y'all.
Just have fun with it. Just enjoy it.
All right, so let me turn it off so I don't get dinged by YouTube. All right, so the draft is on. They sitting there talking to the top 3 of the top 4 picks: Smith, Holmgren, and Banchero. All right, now. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Malik Shabazz, what's up, brother? How you doing? Jason Sewell, what's up? Frank Sound, my man, how you doing? Michael Drake, Yam Neeson. All right. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm watching it now. They got David Robinson on there talking to him. They're going Chet make Robinson look like a little boy. You're looking down on David Robinson. Man, brother, man. Salute Carlos Delgado. My man Stephen Kelly. Salute. Superstar, what's up? Chris Dada. All right, I'm seeing all the familiar. Nick Story in 75, new to the crew. Silvery Gray, I like that. Oh, Marty G, appreciate your channel. Just discovered you a month ago. Quality content all around. Marty G, love. Thank you for that love, my brother. Thank you for that love. I'm always thankful for the love that the brethren show. I get haters too, and haters are good too, as long as they're not disrespectful. That's one thing, But I like haters too. That's me too, Cash Out. Me too. Even at 11. All right, here we go. Oh, they doing these daggone commercials. Okay, whatever. Superstar 999. Thank you for the super chat, Superstar. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that. Tiffin Smith, salute. That's right. My man Romello. I like that, brother. I like that. Don't kill it too hard. Big brother Ephraim from the Northern Tribes. What's up? Let's go, Mike K. I'm with you, brother. Let's go. Starting after the break, they got to do their 10 million commercials. Daggone. Here we go with the 10 million commercial. We're waiting for the commercial. Lion King 7. Look. All right, listen, yo. Walter White, what's up? All right. Even if we get 11, I'm hyped. Even if we get 11, I'm hyped. I'm just telling you. Because I am counting my man. Either it's going to be Sohan or Dyson Dan. Okay? But I like my man Sohan. Let's see if we can get him. Okay? I want some people to be picking Mark Williams and Jalen Duren ahead of my man. So we can make sure we get him. You know what I'm saying? I want Sohan. Give me Sohan. And some of y'all, I believe, listen, tell me if I'm crazy. Knicks Nation, tell me if I'm crazy. But I think Jabari Smith or Tari Eason, thank you. I didn't even mention him yet. Listen, tell me if I'm crazy now. 2189. This front office got to clear the vets. Top pick or not. You right. I'm with you on that. 2189. Look here. Tell me if I'm crazy if I say this, Knicks Nation. I think Jabari Smith, all right, here you go. I think he could play the 3. What y'all think? I don't think I'm crazy if I'm saying that kid, I think he could play the 3. I think he can. I'm not sure. I don't think Banchero can, but I think Jabari Smith can play the 3. What y'all think? I think he could play the 3. Y'all remember this guy? Now, this goes back a minute. You remember this cat? He was one of the first cats to get $100 million contract. And he wasn't a superstar either. What's this boy name? He played for the Seattle Supersonics. Come on, somebody give me. He played for the Seattle Supersonics back in the day. He got $100 million deal. And then he ended up his career with Orlando with Shaq and them. Hold on, let me see here. Hold on. Seattle Supersonics. He ended up his career with Shaq and them. Y'all remember this cat? Rashard Lewis. Tell me if doesn't Jabari remind me of Rashard Lewis? He reminds me a lot of Rashard Lewis, right? He reminds me a lot of Rashard Lewis. Now, Rashard Lewis was a 3-point specialist before it became popular. I mean, he could hit the 3. Remember that? He was good at the 3-point line. Let me see. They got back on yet? All right, so they just got back on. Let's see what's going on. They're showing Jason Tatum warming up. Yes, right. Rashard Lewis. Right. He was a perimeter player at 6'10". You remember him? He was a perimeter guy at 6'10". Now, I heard some people, and some people even here, have mentioned the lack of handle for Jabari Smith, right? You've heard some people talk about the lack of handle for Jabari Smith, but I want y'all to understand something. Number one, the boy is 18, turning 19. Okay, so you can't. What are you expecting him to be? Stephen Curry with the ball? You know what I'm saying? He's not a point guard, right? I'm not saying he doesn't. He doesn't need work. He does, but that ain't you looking at him thinking he's supposed to be like, what is he supposed to do? Handle the rock like a point guard right now? He's a 3 or a 4, right? So I think he'll be good enough for that. But I'm thinking that if you keep Mitch Rob and you move RJ to the 2 spot, right? Now you got Obi, Mitch Rob, and Jabari. And you got RJ at the 2. And of course, I'd want to start Deuce, but I understand if they started IQ. I would do that. What y'all think? I would do that. I would try that lineup, and I would try that lineup. Of course, we're trading Julius Randle in this scenario. Let's see where we at right now. Oh, here we go. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. Y'all ready? Let's go. It's on now. Here we go. They got Dame Lillard representing Portland. So some of y'all thinking he coming to the Knicks, please end that foolishness now. He's not going nowhere. Here we go, y'all. I don't know what he's saying, but these young men are waiting. Who we got? Keegan Murray's there. Ty. I seen Ty. I see Keegan. Castle King, I'm with you on that. I like that. Def Left Shrimp Myers. That's true. That Left Shrimp. That's another one. Guy used to play for Seattle as well. He does. I could say Jabari's game is a little like that too. Your Rashard Lewis, that Left Shrimp. I like that. I like those comps. Okay, here we go. All right, how are they gonna do this? So dude's got to come out. Oh, here he is. Oh, who is that? Anderson Viejo. Varego. What's his name? Varego, whatever his name is. I remember him. He used to play for Cleveland. Worldwide West. What's else son to look nothing like him? David Robinson. Ooh, the delicious Swing Cash Canal. She represented Omari Belgrade. Salute Uncle Roar. Master Thomas always coming with the facts and no fluff. If the wise man wants Ben or so on, those are my pick. My man, Omari, I thank you for the love, my brother. Thank you for the love. Glad I didn't miss that. Let's get this pick now. Dame Dollar. Who is this homely child representing Indiana? Who is this? What's her name? Kelly Chris. Oh, goodness. Oh, shoot. Blast from the past. My man Nick Collison representing OKC. Nick Collison out of Kansas. He had a long NBA career. Good for him. Oh, shoot. Richard Hamilton, UConn. All right. Representing the Pistons. And, of course, this man here, not the dude that coached, who is he at? Oh, they got them all out already. Here you go. Leon Newsom, Peter Rosenbaum. Here you go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Did I miss something? All right. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. All right. We're going to be at least at 11, so let me calm down. We're not falling to 12. Get that. We're going to be at least at 11. Here we go. Here's dude, Mark Tatum. I don't want to hear nothing, Tatum. Just tell us who's picking. Shoot. Cleveland, 14. Isn't that where they were projected? Cleveland, 14. Charlotte, 13. Here we go. Please don't be 12. OKC, 12. Nice. All right. Don't trip if we had 11, y'all. Don't trip. Here we go. Yeah, Knicks at 11. All right. So we getting the 11th pick, yo. We staying at 11. Okay, we're going to be good. Let's see who's getting ahead of us. What they getting? Washington at 10. Pretty much according to script right now. Nothing has changed. It's according to script right now. Who else? Spurs at 9. That's not a surprise either. Okay. That's not a surprise. New Orleans at 8. They get the 8th pick. Swin brought them some luck. All right. 7. I think Portland dropped a little bit, right? They were supposed to get the 6th pick. They got the 7th, right? I think they dropped a little bit. Indiana getting ready to get off right here with Sabonis. Oh, shoot. This is the Kings. It's the Kings. Yeah, Indiana gets 6. Okay. All right. Who's the 5th pick? What's Rick Barnes doing? I mean, no, that's right. He's the coach of Indiana, right? I forgot. Detroit. Oh, shoot. Detroit done fill out the top 4. Okay. Somebody jumping up. Oh, wait. Somebody jumping up. So the Kings, Houston. All right. Pretty much what we expected, right? So Sacramento's in the top 4, the Rockets in the top 4, Houston's in the top 4, and Detroit's in the top 4. Correct? Is that right? So you got Detroit, you got Houston, Sacramento, right? In the top 4. Orlando, right? Oh, no, that's right. Orlando, Sacramento. No, OKC's in the top 4? OKC? Okay. Yeah, Sacramento jumped up. That's right. Sacramento jumped up. They're trying to help the Kings, man. Now, we good. Listen, we can move up from 11. We can move into the top 6, I think. 7, if we want. I think we could. Yep. Eddie Alvarez, me and you thinking same way, brother. I'm saying the same thing. We can move up. We can make a trade, move up, and get Benedict Mathurin. I'm thinking the same way. I think we could do that. Now, we got a couple of options. We could stay put and get either Sohan or Dyson Daniels, right? We can move up and get Mathurin. I think we're in good shape. What y'all think? I think we're in good shape. I'm not going front. I think we're in good shape. Well, Bless says, who would they trade to move up? They could trade Julius Randle to move up. They could trade any of the expiring deals to move up. They could trade Cam if they needed to move up. Yep. The Kings are really gonna mess this up. It's hard to mess up in the top 4, though. I ain't Brian. It's hard to mess up in the top 4. When you're in the top 4, how could you mess that up? Only the Kings would find a way to do that. But yeah, that's true. You're right, Margaret Edwards. I ain't gonna front. It seems that way to me. But if I could move up and get Benedict Mathurin, I would. If I'm not moving up, I'm staying put and getting Sohan. That's the way I'm saying. Okay? That's the way I'm saying. I stay put and get Sohan. Or I try to move up and get Ben. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. I'm sure 29 other NBA teams have that thought with the Kings. I'm sure their phone is going to be ringing off the hook because they just like a sucker, man. They're a crackhead with money in his pocket. They get ready. They're a crackhead with money in his pocket. Oh, man, that's going to be separated soon, man. Shoot. Oh, man. Hey, Alvarez. I know. It's almost exact, right, Prezi? It's almost exact. It's all right. No, we making our breaks. We going young. We doing what we have to do. I'm not worried about it at 11 at all. Don't worry about it at all. That's all. We'll be good. We'll be good. We're going to get a good player, y'all. We're going to get a good player. Give me Mathurin or Sohan. And right behind that, I'll take Dyson Daniels. Right behind that. But give me Mathurin or Sohan. Right? Mathurin or Sohan. If I can move up and get Mathurin, I'm going to do it. And I mean, if I got to trade Julius Randle to get him, I'm doing it. Okay? I'm doing it. No doubt. Or, yes, exactly, Omar. Like I said, the Kings are a crackhead with $20 in his pocket, man. You could get him now. You could get him right now. You could get it right now. You could get it right now, man. That's all I'm saying. Thank you, Louis Luck. Did Cleveland win the lotto again? No, Cleveland picking 14th. They have 14. Now it's Kings, Oklahoma City, Orlando. Okay, the Kings got the 4th pick. The Rockets got the 3rd pick. Oh, shoot. Orlando got the number 1 pick. Man. Oh, my goodness. All right. This opens up some opportunity. Y'all know that, right? This opens up some opportunity. Okay? So look at it this way. The top 4 picks, right? You got really Chet, Jabari, Paolo. Now, I don't know if they're going to want it's exactly. So now you got who you got available that's on Orlando. If they pick Paolo or Jabari or Chet, Jonathan Isaac's available. Mo Bamba's available. Y'all seeing what I'm saying? Jonathan Isaac's available and Mo Bamba's available. Okay? All right. If they pick Jaden Ivey, Cole Anthony's available. Are you right? If they pick Jaden Ivey, Cole Anthony's available. because they cannot start Suggs, Ivy, and Cole Anthony. They can't start all three of them. So you're gonna have Cole Anthony available. Jonathan Isaacs is going to be available, and maybe Mo Bamba is available as well. So you're going to have three guys available. Now, if I'm trading Julius, dang, this is a hard call because I like Jonathan Isaacs. I want Jonathan Isaacs. I want Isaacs. Of all of them cats, I want Isaacs. That's what I want. So I want Isaac, man. If I could get him. But what are we going to do? We got to trade Julius Randle. We can't sit Obi. They ain't trading Suggs. Suggs ain't going to be available. I will tell you right now, Suggs is not available. Let's just say who's not available. Suggs is not available. Mo Wagner brother, Franz Wagner is not available. Who else? I don't think Wendell Carter Jr. is available. Yeah, I don't think none of them cats are available. Let me look at their roster, man. Let's look at their roster real quick. I want to look at their roster, man. All right. Franz Wagner is not available. Tell you that right now. Suggs is not available. Isaac's available. Fultz might be available, but I don't want Markelle Fultz, but he might be available. Gary Harris, I don't want him either. I'm going to tell you, Franz Wagner, Wendell Carter Jr., and Jalen Suggs are off the table. I'm going to tell you that right now. Those three cats are off the table. So you might be able to get a Cole Anthony, a Markelle Fultz, a Bamba, or an Isaac. Now, if all of them guys, I want Isaac. I want Isaac. If you're gonna ask me now, I want Isaac. I want Isaac. If that's the case, I want Isaac. So the Magic are picking first overall. Is that their only pick in the first round? Yeah, I'm concerned about Bamba. I'm concerned about him under Thibodeau. I don't know if he got the durability. That's my problem with Bamba. I don't know. I just want to sign Mitch Rob. I'm not even thinking about that. I want Mitch Rob back. So Daniel who? Who are you talking about? Daniel who? Daniel who, Perez? Yeah, I want Mitch Rob. Just sign Mitch Rob. Cole Anthony. I of all of the guards that are available between him and Fultz, I would want Cole. I think Cole is a dog, and I think he has proven he's a dog when he played against the Knicks. I think Cole is a dog, and I would take Cole. Okay, so that's okay. Thanks, Prezi. So 132 and 35. Okay. Isaac, well, is he? Or is it just that one knee injury, Earl Thomas? I'm agreeing with you, Omar Toppin. I like Deuce over Cole also. That was if I was going to take a guard. I really want Isaac. They're going. I want Isaac. Shoot. If they're giving up somebody now, I want Isaac. That's the guy I want. But where would we fit him? That's what I'm wondering. Where would we play him? Well, Randall 11 for Bamba and Isaac. Ooh, they're going. That I like them nicking him up. But see, they wouldn't take Randall because they're drafting a 4, right? They're going to draft a 4. I mean, unless you think they're going to draft Ivy number 1, which is possible, I guess. But I think they're going to draft a 4. I think they're going with Chet Holmgren here. Isaac at the 3. You know he's almost 6'11", right? Isaac is like 6'11", man. I don't know if he could play the 3. That's my problem. He's 6'11". Jonathan Isaac is 6'11". I would have him behind Obi. And like you said, not Jeffrey, who was it? Castle King, you and me on the same page. I would have him play behind Obi because of his injury history. I would have him come up behind Obi. Yes, I would do that. And then small ball, I'd have him and Obi running together because he is 6'11" with a 7-foot wingspan. So I would, and he does play defense now. That's why I want him. I want Isaac. Isaac's available. I'm telling you right now, Isaac's available. They're going to pick a 4 as their number 1 pick. Either it's Holmgren, who really plays the 4. That's why I say Wendell Carter ain't going nowhere. Holmgren or Paolo or Jabari. Not in the NBA. I don't think so, Nick him up. I think he's a 4. I think he's Kristaps Porzingis. I think he's a big 4. You know, I think he's a big 4. So if they pick him, Wendell Carter is going to be them. They need a roughneck next to him. That's Wendell Carter Jr. They need a roughneck next to him. They could take Paolo. Damn. But either way, right? They're taking a 4. So if they take a 4, Isaac's gone, man. Isaac gone. Let me ask you. They don't want Julius Randle because they're getting a 4. Who would you trade? Somebody mentioned Julius and 11. I like the numbers, but that ain't gonna do for Orlando unless they moving Julius on somewhere else. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Omar. I like that, man. Shoot. Yeah. But Chet Skinny, that's why I'm saying he's a 4. That's Kristaps Porzingis right there. Who would y'all trade for Jonathan Isaac? Give me some Jonathan Isaac trade. What do y'all want for Jonathan Isaac? Well, no, I'm just telling you if the Magic's management is not going to go for that. That's what I'm saying, 2189. I want a realistic trade. They're not going to take Julius Randle. They're just not going to do it. They're just not going to do that. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so what are we trading for Jonathan Isaac? What do y'all? You're going to trade Grimes? You're going to trade Grimes? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that. I don't like that. Dang. I don't like that. I want Grimes starting, actually. And they're not giving up 2 second-round picks for Jonathan Isaac. Let's see. Let me ask you. I was going to say Elite Hunters read my mind. Do they want a reunion with Evan Fournier? No, they don't want. I don't think they want that. I don't know. Kemba IQ in the second. That's not going to work. Not for Jonathan Isaac. He's too good. They're not going to do that. Yeah, Jonathan Isaac, man. Shoot, he's going to play some defense. Yeah, I want Grimes starting over Cam. I do. I want Cam to beat Grimes out. Right now I'm giving it to Grimes because he started with the Knicks. We drafted him. We traded for Cam. I want Cam got to prove he got to beat Grimes out. I want him. He's got to come head and shoulders over Grimes. That's what I'm saying. So if he does that, he should start. But to me, I got Grimes penciled in because we drafted him. He's my guy right there. I'm always going to favor guys we draft, y'all. I'm always going to do that. Period. We drafted Grimes. He starts. So if Cam's going to come in and outplay him, all right, fine. I'm with it. But Grimes, to me, he's my starting shooting guard. That's right, Jay Critch. He doesn't need a chance to play. He'll be in the rotation. I'm not saying he's not in the rotation, but we talking about starting. I'm starting Grimes. Yeah. Cam come off the bench in the second unit for real. But I'm starting Grimes. For real. I'm starting Grimes. I'm not even playing. Give me Grimes. Come Quentin, starting 2 guard. That's my guy right there. So, yeah. Can we move Evan Fournier, Alec Burks? They need some veteran assistance. They're trying to push for the playoffs. They need some veteran assistance in Orlando. They're trying to push for the playoffs. Let's give them Burks. Who else? They need a veteran backup 5. Let's give them Nerlens Noel on a contract year. How about that? And if they want a young dude, dang, I don't know who the youth I'm going to give them. I don't know. I don't like it. Ooh, Lord. Wait, quickly. Barrett, Toppin, Isaac, Robinson, Steven Smith. You talking some mess right there, man. Woo, that'd be a crew. But the problem is that, well, it's not really a problem. I believe Toppin's going to show an improved shot. I believe Mitch Rob's going to show an improved shot this year. So that may not be a big problem if they can shoot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want Isaac. That's the only guy on that team I want. I don't want Bamba. I want Isaac. I want Isaac, man. I want Isaac. Yeah. Throw Fair and Hunt in there. No. That ain't gonna work. I don't know, Charlotte. The question is this: can he defend the three? That's my issue with Obi. I don't worry about him offensively. I'm concerned with him defensively. I think offensively, he's a mismatch for anybody, any three trying to guard him. But can he defend the three? That's my question. Can he defend the three? If he can defend the three, boom, we could play it, right? The reason I believe Obi and Mitch and Randall don't work out is because of Randall, not because of Obi. It's because of Randall, okay? That's why they didn't work out too well, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Brett. I want Isaac. He's available. Whoever they pick number one is going to start, period. He's going to start. Who that guy is, I don't know. It could be any one of those three power forwards. And if it's Jaden Ivey, you're going to have a guard available if that's the case. But I want Isaac. I want Jonathan Isaac. Give me him. They might trade him. You know, he's been causing some off-court stuff with his politics, Jonathan Isaac, lately. He's been causing some off-court stuff with his politics. They might trade him. Sohan is ready to play behind Obi. He's ready to be in the. I'm not saying start, but he's ready to be in the rotation. I think Sohan is ready to be in the rotation. As far as Isaac is making, if I'm not mistaken, he's making somewhere around 15 million. Let me just check this out here. Isaac is making, let's find out, what is this cat making? How much does he make? What's his salary? He's been out 2 years. You guys know that, right? He's been out 2 years. He's been off the court for 2 years. I want to see what his salary is, though. All right. His salary this year is 17 million. So Jonathan Isaac's making 17.4. All right. All right. So we need 17.4. If we put Burks in a trade, that's 9. So now we need about 8 million. We need about 8 million for that. Yeah, he's got 17, Robert. Oh, yes. Well, you got to assume they want Kemba Castle King. I don't think they want Kemba. They might take Noel as a backup to Wendell Carter Jr. They might take Nerlens Noel in the contract year. That would get the deal done. They might take Nerlens Noel. I would probably want to send them Burks, Nerlens Noel. We may have to send them a couple of number 2s. We may have to send them 2 or 3 second-round picks. Yeah, that's right. He's not vaccinated. He's talking this Republican stuff. He's talking some stupidness, Mr. Isaac is, but I don't care. As long as he can play. Yeah, but I don't think, see, that's what I'm saying. Why would Orlando take Kemba? For what? For what? They got Fultz, Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs. What they need Kemba for? Come on, y'all. Let's be real. They're not taking Kemba. But if they're looking to make a playoff run, I could see them taking Burks. I could see them taking Burks and Nerlens Noel. Yeah, but Orlando doesn't care about that. They don't care about that. They really don't. They're looking for players that's going to help them make a playoff run. I mean, look, if you were Orlando, you got all these young guys, and last year they played. They only won 22 games, but they played very well together down the stretch. I would try to get a veteran or two to try to see if I can make a playoff run if I'm there, right? So I could see a Burks going there and a healthy, if Nerlens Noel is healthy. If he's not, forget it. But I can see a Burks going there. What's up, Steven Smith? I can see a Burks going there. Steven Smith, well, Fournier's a 2, right? Steven Smith, he's not a 3. Can he play defense as well as RJ is the question. Can he play defense as well as RJ? That's the question. I would love to trade with the Kings Delgado. Believe me. Yeah, Sohan, I think he's going to play his way up. I think he is. In between the combines and individual workouts, I think he's going to play his way above 5, above 11. Yeah, Orlando don't want Kemba. No, but they got to make room for whoever this number 1 pick is. You think Portland's desperate? You might be right because they got to make Dame happy. Yeah, now Julius to Portland can happen. Fournier to Portland can happen. Portland's got a trade exception. So Julius to Portland could happen. Well, if we trade up Jay Sniper, we have to trade up for Benedict Mathurin. He's probably going top 6. I'd be shocked if he falls below 6. I'd be shocked. I would look in top 6 for Benedict Mathurin because you got Keegan Murray there, right? So I would look in top 6. I think Murray's going 5. Who's picking 5th? Who's picking 5th? Let me see. Who's picking 5th? Did y'all see that? I didn't see who's picking 5th. Who's picking 5th? Yep, I like that too, Mike K. Fournier for Harrison Barnes. I like that. The Pistons picking 5th? Dang. The Pistons picking 5th? Shoot. They might take Mathurin. Even though they do have Sadiq Bey and they do have Cade. They got Sadiq Bey and Cade. Who would they pick? If you're the general manager for Detroit, who would you pick? You know who I would go with if I'm Detroit? I would go with Duren. I would go with Jalen Duren if I'm Detroit. Nah, you think so? Because they got Cade, they got Sadiq Bey. They got 2 good wings. Let me see. If I'm Detroit, I don't know if I take Shaden Sharp. I don't know if I take him. I'm still trying to get Killian Hayes to play. Let me see. I got Cade Cunningham. I got Sadiq Bey. Jeremy Grant is still under contract, although he's expiring. Daggone. I don't know. They could take anybody. They could take Ivy. Yep, they could take Ivy, but they're 5th. So, you have to figure somebody getting 4. They're not getting Beal. Detroit ain't getting Beal. They might trade, they'd have to trade up to get Ivy money, right? They'd have to trade up to get Ivy. Ivy's going probably top 4. I would trade for Mathurin. Jay Sniper asked, who would I trade for Mathurin? Julius. I trade Julius first. I trade Cam and some of y'all ain't gonna like it, but I trade Cam for Mathurin. I would trade him too. I trade Fournier for Mathurin. The question is, who wouldn't I trade for Mathurin? I think Detroit might take Mathurin. I could see that. That would be true. That would be some rough stuff, man. But then again, they'd have to run Sadiq at the 4. I don't think they want Sadiq at the 4. They need a big man. They got a good big man in Stewart, but I think they can get better with Duren. I think they take Duren. I think they take Duren at the 5th spot. But yeah, Mathurin is, he's too hard to pass up, man. But you got Sadiq Bey playing the 3 right now. And Cade is your point guard, but he could also play the 2. I mean, you could go with Mathurin. He's just good, man. Shoot, I don't know. You could go with him there. So I guess what we're really saying is, Knicks Nation, if we want Mathurin, we got to trade up to the 5th pick. Keegan Murray would be perfect. Because if you're gonna lose Jeremy Grant, Keegan Murray's your guy. If you're gonna lose Jeremy Grant and you're picking fifth, Keegan Murray's your guy. Okay, if you're picking fifth, but we really, to get Mathurin, I think we got to go top 6. So we need 6th or 5th pick to get Mathurin. Let me ask y'all this: would you give up the Dallas first to move up to 5th to get Mathurin? Would you give up the Dallas first to move up to 5th to get Mathurin? Would you do that? How many of y'all would do that? Would you give up Randall and the Dallas first to move up to the 5th pick? JW says no. Most of y'all saying yes. I would do it. I would do it. Yeah, I would give up the Dallas pick and Julius Randle for the 5th pick, and I would take Benedict Mathurin. That's what I would do. I would do it. Ivy and Mathurin, to me, are too close. So, I mean, but I'm pretty sure at 5, right? I think we can safely say one of them two is going to be available at 5. I mean, correct? What do you think above the rim? I want to hear what you had to say since you wouldn't do it. Do you believe? I believe either Ivy or Mathurin are going to be available at 5. Right? I mean, are we talking the same business? Are we on the same page? I think Mathurin and Ivy are going to be available at 5. Who are we taking back? I want an expiring deal. I'll take Jeremy Grant back. It's an expiring deal. I mean, we're going to lose him anyway. I'll take back that guy. But I'd give the Dallas pick, and I give him Julius Randle, and I'll get the 5th pick. I would do that. I would do that. They ain't going to fall into the lottery, G-Money. They ain't going to fall into the lottery unless they get hit with injuries. They ain't falling into the lottery. Lewis Luck, $10 super check. Thank you, my brother. Have you seen all these crazy NBA analysts trade? Yes, I don't pay attention to half of them, but yeah, I've seen some of them make me sick. Lewis Luck, they crazy 3-team trades. Westbrook being dumped on the Knicks. One has a trade. Obi Quick and Reddish. Oh my God. See, that's why I don't look at them too much. When I see NBA analysis, I just ignore it. I just don't even look at it half the time. Honestly, I don't. So I really, I've seen stuff on Twitter that be driving, like, I'll be like, Dad, what are these people thinking about? But whatever. But no. But listen, serious business though. Ivy not dropping the 7 above the rim. Come on, man. Come on, baby, bro. My brother. Be real, baby. Come on, baby, brother. Come on now. Ivy not dropping to no 7, man. That ain't happening. Unless he's smoking weed or something. He ain't dropping the 7. So I think if we could get the 5th pick, we're going to either get Mathurin or Ivy. Yeah, Tankathon, to me, they about to lose my respect. I mean, they're close to ESPN. They getting those guys, they're getting like ESPN up in this piece, man. I don't know about Tankathon, man. But they had Sohan going to Washington at 10. I'm like, why would Washington, who has Rui Hachimura, Kyle Kuzma, and what's that Israeli boy, Deni Avdija, pick another 4? I mean, anyway, yeah, Tankathon losing me. But the 5th pick, I would move up for the 5th pick. I would trade my Dallas number 1. Look, I'm trading my Dallas number 1, Julius Randle, for my 5th pick. Y'all would do that? Would you do that? And I'm keeping my 11th pick. What y'all think about that? I'm keeping my 11th pick. What y'all think? I'm trading Julius Randle. I'm trading my Dallas first, and I want the 5th pick. I want the 5th pick. I know you're right. 2189. Thanks for the super chat. 2189 said there's ESPN, New York Media, NBA 2K, and Kings for crazy. Exactly. Exactly. But look, if I had to give up the 11th pick in that scenario, I would do it too. I would still do it. If you're telling me they want the 11th pick, my Dallas 2023 pick, and Randall, I'm doing that. I'm doing it. Why wouldn't they do that? Why wouldn't they do that? They'd have the 11th pick this year. They got Dallas's number 1 next year. They own number 1. They're gonna lose Jeremy Grant because he's an expiring deal. They can send him back. They can send that money back here. So send that money back here. I'd do it. I'd do that. They're going to lose Grant anyway. He's expiring. You know what I'm saying? He's expiring. They're going to lose him. So I'd do that. Then I'll turn around and make a deal with Jeremy Grant. I'll make a deal with Grant. Maybe Denver wants him back. Oh, wait. Why not just draft Keegan Murray? They could do that. Or they can get 2 number ones for Keegan Murray. What would you do, Harlem? You're the general manager. You got the 5th pick. You're Detroit. You got Cade Cunningham, Sadiq Bey to build around. What are you doing with the 5th pick? I'm offering you my number 11, my next year's Dallas number 1, and Julius Randle. What are you going to do? What you going to do? You telling me you're going to say, no, I'd rather Keegan Murray? I don't know about that, my man. I don't know about that. I don't know. Yep. So you think the Pistons will go AJ Griffin? You think they're going to do that? Okay. You know, a lot's going to depend on this year on individual workouts in the combine. A lot's going to depend on that. You're right, Jeffrey. He probably would. That's the drawback. You're right. Jeffrey Clapper said Tiz would give Grant 50 minutes per game. You know what? You ain't fronting. That fool would do it too. He would do it. And you know what? But look, though, I'm going to tell you something. Jeremy Grant could play the 3. Y'all know that, right? Jeremy Grant could play the 3. Okay? So what if we had Grant and Obi with Mitch Rob and then put RJ at the 2 spot? And you start an IQ. What y'all think about that now? That's not bad. You know what I'm saying? That's not bad. That's not bad now. That's not bad. That's not a bad move. I don't know. That's not too bad. G-Money, that's not equal value. Like, who's getting the best of the deal? The Knicks? You saying that's not equal value? Because you're giving them Julius Randle. Cade Cunningham is the guy. So Julius is not going there thinking he's the man. Cade Cunningham is the man. Okay. Sadiq Bey is not giving up his second slot as the number 2. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, I think they could do that. I think we could do that. I think we could. Who else Detroit got? Let me look at Detroit. Let me look again at their salary structure. See what other people we can get here. Let's see who else might we take. Let's see. What about Kelly Olynyk? What about I forgot they got Marvin Bagley also. Ooh, they got Marvin Bagley. Why would they pick a 4? They got Marvin Bagley. No, I forgot about that. They got Marvin Bagley, y'all. So wait a minute. I think we take back Kelly Olynyk and Corey Joseph. No, we would take back Kelly Olynyk and Hamidou Diallo. What y'all think about that? Julius Randle and the number 23 from Dallas and our number 11 for their number 5, Kelly Olynyk and Hamidou Diallo. What y'all think? Come on, give me that. What you think about that? Mark said, we got to get rid of Julius. Is a great deal. You decline if you're Detroit. Oh my God. Gamble, please don't become a general manager. So you're getting a guy that was once all NBA and even as a 3rd option, which he would be on your team. You're gonna have him, and you're going to have what's that other kid? You're going to have him, and you're going to have Marvin Bagley. That's your 4s. Marvin Bagley and Julius Randle. And you're saying no. Donovan Mitchell lives in the area, y'all. Don't be surprised to see him at Mets games and Rangers games. He's hanging out in New York every summer. That's what he does. Yeah, but look, man, I'm trying to get Benedict Mathurin. That's what all we talking about. Can we get Benedict Mathurin? Y'all talking about, I'm trying to get Benedict Mathurin. That's what I'm trying to do. Let me get Benedict Mathurin up in this piece, man. Shoot. And I'm trying to match the money. So we sending Julius to Detroit. I'm taking back Kelly Olynyk, Hamidou Diallo, who's from what? He's from Brooklyn, I think. Hamidou Diallo. Queens. I'm taking back Hamidou Diallo, and I'm getting their 5th pick. Mathurin goes 7. Mathurin goes 5th if I get a chance to get the 5th pick. No, that's not desperate. That's a good deal. I think we could do that. Dallas from where? Left rock? Huh? Is he? No, Randall wouldn't stop K's development game, bro, because he wouldn't be the number 1 option in Detroit. See, that's what I'm saying. You got to remember that. He would be the 3rd option in Detroit. He would be the 3rd option behind Cade Cunningham and Sadiq Bey. He would not be the number 1 option. He's only a problem here because he's the number 1 option. Oh, he's from Far Rock. Okay. But he would only be a problem here because he thinks he's the number 1 option. He is not the number 1 option in Detroit. He's behind Cade Cunningham and he's behind Sadiq Bey. He's not the number 1 option. He's the 3rd option. He's the 3rd option. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would do that. All I'm saying is I want Benedict Mathurin. I want Benedict Mathurin on the Knicks. And I think he'll be there at 5. That's all I'm saying. He said he nicked up. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Mr. Luck. Lewis Luck says, Donovan Mitchell said he nicked up his bumper. That must mean he's coming here. Isn't that how the media does it? Isn't that how they do it, bro? That's exactly how they do it. Daggone. He woke up this morning and the hairs in his nose are blowing to the left. Oh, he's coming to the Knicks. Oh, I'm not giving up Grimes. No. I'm not giving up Grimes no more. I'm not giving up Grimes. No. Nope. I'm not giving up Quentin Grimes. I'm not doing it. I always look to give up guys we didn't draft first. I just want to let y'all know that. You want to understand if we drafted him, I want to keep him before I trade him. Whoever the guy is, if we drafted him, we drafted Quentin Grimes, we drafted Deuce, we drafted RJ, we drafted Mitch Rob, we drafted Obi. I'm keeping all of those guys. Who we didn't draft, I'll trade. Okay? Those are the first guys I'm looking to trade. Who we did not draft. You have to say you want Ivy, right? Lord. Yeah, I think we can move up, though. I think the Knicks can move up. I guess what I'm saying is I believe the Knicks have the ability to move up in this draft. I really do. And I think we can dangle the Dallas pick as well as Julius Randle, and we can move up. Above the rim, you ain't fronting. I think you're right. That's why I want their pick. I want their pick. Can I get their pick? I want their pick. Yeah. I want their pick. See, I don't want to trade nobody that we drafted. We drafted Jericho Sims. I want Jericho Sims. Who we didn't draft? We didn't draft Julius Randle. We didn't draft Cam Reddish. We didn't draft Derrick Rose. We didn't draft Burks. We didn't draft Nerlens Noel. We didn't draft none of those guys. Anybody we didn't draft, I'm ready to trade. Anybody we drafted, I'm keeping. Okay, so I'm keeping Grimes. We didn't draft Fournier. We could send him along. I'm keeping IQ. I'm keeping Deuce. I'm keeping RJ, Mitch Rob, Obi. I'm keeping Quentin Grimes. I'm keeping everybody that we drafted. I'm keeping Jericho Sims. I want our draft picks. That'd be hard, Brezzy. He hasn't played for the Knicks, so yeah, I guess he could be drafted. Traded. Shoot. You right. Shoot. Right, Starokas. Daggone, that'll be hard. But if I can get Mathurin, I'll do it. I'll do that for Mathurin. So y'all remember now, we got the Dallas pick. What else the heck we going to do with it? We might as well use it. We got the Dallas pick, right? So we're going to use it. We might as well use it. What are we going to use it for? Moving up, right? How high can we move up? I think we can get between 5 and 7. What y'all think? I think we could use the Dallas pick with our 11 and move up between 5 and 7. I think we could do it. I think we can. I hope so, Peterson. Shoot. I want him going draft night. I think Portland would want Julius Randle. I think Portland would want Julius Randle. I think they would. What they're going to give up, they got trade exception. They got a trade exception. So they got to use that. They got a trade exception. So, we don't need to get back much from them. You know what, Harlem? Let me ask. If if some fool picks Shaden Sharp at 5 and another fool pick Keegan Murray at 6, man, if I could get Mathurin now, I'll do it. Yeah. I'm on the phone with somebody. I'm picking Mathurin if I could get him. That's what I want. I'm very high on Benedict Mathurin. You can see, I am a Mathurin fan. I'm very high on that boy. I want him. If I can get him, bring him. Nurkic. Is Nurkic expiring? Is he an expiring deal? If he's expiring, yeah, let's take him. If he's expiring, okay, I'll take him. If he's expiring. Yeah. If he's expiring, bring him on. Okay, if he's expiring. I don't like him, but if he's expiring, I'll bring him on. He ain't playing in front of Mitch Rob, though. I'm going to tell you that right now. He ain't playing in front of Mitch Rob. My father's doing much better. Thank you for asking, Brian Miller. He's doing much better. I'm actually going to be moving down there. I'm actually going to be moving down there to be nearer to him, so I can see him more often. He's 82. So, he's weaker. He's a little older. So I want to be next to him, but he's doing much better. He got up this morning, made himself some eggs, man. So that was big time. He got up this morning. I talked to his wife. She told me he got up this morning, made himself some eggs. So he's doing much better. He couldn't do that a few weeks ago. So that's good. I was glad to hear that. Thank you for asking, Brian Miller. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, he's doing much better. We're going to go back down there to help them, settle into their new spot in the assisted living spot. In early June. Yeah, Portland is under the cap, and they got a trade exception, as far as I understand, Clapter. They got a trade exception, so they could use that also. And yeah, so they thank you, Drake. Thank you, brother, and greatly appreciate Harlem G. Canales. Thank you all for the well wishes. That's really, I'm blessed, man. I'm really blessed above measure. Just with some of the love you guys have shown, I'm really, really blessed above measure. I really can't even express how much it means to me the way y'all, came through for me like that. I really, really appreciate that. So thank you again very much. So we're going to wrap up. I'm going to come back tomorrow and we're going to talk about the draft. But I think the Knicks, look, I'm going to give it like this. Let me tell you this. I'd say there's a greater than 50% chance the Knicks move up. Thank you, Alvarez. I appreciate that, Eddie Alvarez. But I think there's a greater than 50% chance that the Knicks move up. I think there's a greater than 50% chance they move up. With who, I don't know. I think Portland, the Kings, and really Portland to me and Detroit are your biggest. Yeah, Portland, the Kings, and Detroit. And maybe the Pacers. I agree with that, Brian Miller. But I think there's a good chance. I think there's a greater than 50% chance the Knicks move up. And I think they're going to use that Dallas pick as part of the deal. And they should. We don't have no need to keep it for 2023. So there's a greater than 50% chance they move up. They'll package the 11th pick, the 2023 Dallas pick, and somebody, hopefully Julius Randle, and we'll move up and get somebody like a Benedict Mathurin, a Jaden Ivey, one of those type of guys. If we can move up and get one of them, my goodness, man, I'm all in. So let's see what we could do with that. I'm not sure how Ivy fits. They got to trade Fournier. And they probably got to trade D Rose, right? If you want Ivy to play, right? So they probably got to trade D Rose, and they probably got to trade Fournier. Okay. I think he would be part of it. Lord Sincere asks, what about Joko Bidas? I think he would be part of it, but I think that the key thing would be, it would be centered around the Dallas 2023 pick and probably a guy like a Randall. It would be centered around that. And then other stuff, like our 11th pick, like Joko Bidas, it would be centered around the Dallas number 1, our 11th pick, and probably a guy like Randall. That deal will be centered on that, and then we're moving up. I do too, Elite Hunters. But if you telling me I got to give up Joko Bidas to get Benedict Mathurin, I'm not even thinking twice. Or Ivy. Yeah, Ivy's a combo guard. That's what I'm saying, though. I mean, you want him to play. He got to play, right? You're not going to draft somebody that high for him not to play. So somebody's got to go. So I'm thinking it's going to be probably a D Rose. Yeah. Fournier. People got to be moved, man. And so I don't think we got to worry about moving Alec Burks if they're going to move him. I think that's an easy move to make. I think every playoff team that could get Burks will want Burks. I'm not worried about Burks being moved. But we got to move off of some other guys to get these new guys a chance to play. Will the Blazers do that? They might. They might do that, Omar. They might. It's a slight possibility. They might do that. Shoot. Because Fournier could shoot. He can come off the bench and shoot. Brian Miller, I'm 100% with you, brother. 100% with you. 100% with you. Who's going to fall? I think Keegan Murray might fall. But we'll see. I think Keegan Murray might fall. That's my candidate to fall. Murray. Okay? That's the guy I think might fall. We'll talk about that tomorrow, though. We'll talk about that tomorrow. We're going to talk about some trade possibilities. I think there's a strong chance the Knicks move up in this draft. This is the draft to move up. This ain't the draft to move down. This is the draft to move up. So we're going to talk about that. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Okay? Everyone, you know it's true, though. Leon is cheap as three brothers. But you know what, though? We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. But anyway, hey, listen. Thank y'all very much for being here tonight. I want to thank all of the brothers that was giving up the super chat loot. Thank y'all very much. 2189. Who else? I can't even see now. Who gave? There's a bunch of y'all. 2189. Who else? I know there was a superstar. A lot of y'all, man. I'm just like, wow. Thank you very much. And then all the support from the rest of y'all and the well wishes for my father. Thank y'all very, very much. Praise the Most High for y'all. And so we will be tomorrow night doing our regular Bible study. Hopefully in the morning, I think we're going to do some analysis on this here. What happened tonight. So the Knicks pick at 11. No problem. Look, no problem. We're in a good position, y'all. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. So we're going to see what happens. But look, y'all have a good night. Be safe out there. If you're in New York, any place else, be safe. It's a wild world out here these days. Be careful out there. Blessings to all of you. Blessings to all of you. Thank you again for all that you've done, all the support, all that. Thank you. Shalom. Thank you, Omar. That's right. That's right, my brother. That's right.